Everyone knows the famous quote.
With great power comes great responsibility.
A lot of people let that powerful quote go over their heads. Just because of the ties to comics or fiction, most people would only assume it applies to people who are considered heroes. You don't have to have superhuman abilities or special powers in order to understand the quote, or even live by the quote. It's more about being aware, being conscious and present in the moment, and fully understanding what kind of responsibility you may hold. We can look at the character of Peter Parker, and yes, he's probably the most relatable superhero or fictional character ever when we really break him down to his core and compare it to the everyday person. And it's about what you choose to do once you know better. That's why awareness is so important. And it didn't start like that for Peter Parker at first. He wasn't responsible with his power at first. He actually moved very selfish. He was just your everyday, average teenage boy who was sometimes bullied by others at school and was suddenly granted these special powers. So he didn't understand what it meant for others. You could say he ignored what could happen if he didn't act. And like most people, he only understood it after there were consequences. And that's really how a lot of things go for everyone in real life. If you really break it down, these things probably happen in your daily life. You're faced with decisions and everyday sacrifices that you might have to make just because you understand that it's for the greater good or for the future. There's certain things that hold certain weights that we have to understand. Responsibility doesn't show up when life is always easy. It shows up when you realize you could be doing more and you're not. And that's much of Peter's story. That's everyone's story, because everyone does that today. They know what they should be doing, they know what they're capable of, but they choose comfort. They choose little distractions. And this character is so relatable. I mean, look at the picture, look at Tom Holland's expressions, look at his face. You can feel the weight of the pain he was bearing and putting into the character. I mean, look at the other meme I popped up. There's a reason these Spider-Man memes are so famous. It's because it's a character who's unique and so special in his own way with certain powers that people don't deal with every day. But he still deals with the same struggles that we deal with every day, if that makes sense. The gift of living is almost a responsibility of its own. Because if you're given life, you should do something with it. If you want to be an entertainer, that comes with great responsibility. I encourage you to do it.
If you create content, you do great shit, and you believe in yourself and you're creative, doesn't matter. You never know who's watching.
Thought I'd throw that in there because it's true. But back to this. Peter sacrificed a lot. He sacrifices his whole normal life, his relationships, his peace, his own time, everything that makes life feel simple and like life. But in all honesty, everyone makes sacrifices too. You just don't always see them the same way or the same stakes as a comic book hero might have. Whether it's certain opportunities you weren't able to take, or certain days you had to sacrifice or give up to do something or help someone else. Stuff that takes away time from yourself. Whether you work at a fast food place, retail, on a construction site, in a school, in an office, wherever, you hold some sort of responsibility in your own life. Remember that.